Wow, 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 wow. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome. This is 2022, and I am the GDFS, my FOREX master. And here, we don't interpret words. Yeah, we'll go straight to the words, okay? I'm here to drop a strategy that can make you rich if you can follow the instructions carefully. I don't like to see people lose money. Brokers are rich already. And some people always say they only back text. They don't teach us how to see it when it's coming. Watch my screen now. Watch my screen now. Watch my screen now. The zoom level is zoom level 3. Zoom level 3. Right here, as you can see presently now, I am expecting a spike. I am expecting a spike. The only thing that will delay it a little, but it will not be long. Any moment from now, there should be a spike. Few minutes from now, there should be a spike. The only thing that will delay it is the price action confirmation on time frame 5 minutes time frame. That has to do with this one here. That has to do with that has to do with, sorry for that. That has to do with this this one here, somewhere here. Okay. All right. Welcome. Here I want to give you, because I have been thinking, why is it that after giving out strategies, many people still fail? The question is why? Is it that the strategy that is working for others does not work for others? The answer is no. The strategy works perfectly, but the ability to discover it, because our IQ are not the same, our intelligence questions are not the same. Sometimes it took time for it to enter, and to others it delays. Okay, now listen, this strategy is powerful and simple. This strategy is powerful and simple. I call this one 2022 spike catching strategy. 2022 spike catching strategy. Now look at here. Now look at this place now. Anytime with this strategy, you see a cross like this. You see a cross like this. Watch. You see a cross like this. Get ready. Something is about to drop. Something is about to drop. Like I said earlier, people said, please, before I forget, I'm going to be dropping the indicators, settings, and whatever. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Some people normally say that the reason some people are posting videos on YouTube is just for them to get viewers and subscribers. The answer is no, it's not true. Sometimes, many a times, some people who know nothing about forex trade started learning from YouTube. So had it be that we all kept it to ourselves, many people that you see today that are enjoying, that have started making money on YouTube, started it because we decided to share something on YouTube. Okay? Had it be that we failed to, we kept it to ourselves, that means some people will be traveling from countries to another country to attend seminars and listen to what you are listening to today. And there is no way you can support us than to subscribe. Okay? Subscribe. If you see a red button in your screen, that simply means that you have not subscribed, and it's not encouraging. Please do it to subscribe. Now watch. As you see, we have 3 indicators here. See the blue line and the white line. On indicator window 1, see the blue line and the white line. This is where your interest should be. As this thing crossed like this now, as this thing crossed like this, as you can see, this thing have crossed here now, you should be expecting a spike. All right, you should be expecting a spike on 1 minute time frame. Then the levels, the zoom level is zoom level 3. Watch here now. Watch here now. Okay, see here now. From this angle now, you will believe with me that this market is going to drop a spike. But there is one secret I always share with people. There is one secret I always share with people, and I believe that people should look into it and act towards it. Number one, no matter how accurate the indicators can be, markets respond to price action and trend lines. Market responds to trend lines and price action. This thing you are seeing here now can be right. But what is the position of the price action? Now let's see. Can you see this market now? We always talk about support and resistance. Support and resistance. Now check here. Check this thing. Before this market started going up like this, there is a support. And this thing is forming M shape. So if you know the conditions of the market, you should know that once this thing have this kind of support, the buyers are strong. Then why and how can we see a spike, or how do we expect a spike? It is somewhere here. So which means at the end of this candle, you should be expecting a spike, because this thing, like I said, forex trade is like a mountain. Buying and selling is like a mountain. If you are doing scalping, you are climbing the mountain. Then if you want to catch the spike, you are waiting for the mountain to fall. So if you are expecting a spike, that means you should not be climbing. You should be waiting to see when the mountain will fall. So this market you are seeing here now on 5 minutes time frame is climbing the mountain. And if this thing manages to cross, if this thing as you are seeing it is climbing now, look at where the support is. So if this thing gets here now, and here, watch here, gets here and did not see any support and did not see anything that will support it to move forward, that means it will respond to this balance here, these 4 foundations here, these 4 to 5 foundations here, which means this thing is like a pillar, that the buyers are strong and they are going forward. So what does that mean? If this thing rejects, if there is no rejection here, there is no rejection here, there is no rejection here, then check. That is why I always put these 2 indicators here, these 2 moving averages in almost all my indicators, my strategies. You always see these 2 things. If I didn't put this one, I'll put alligator. Why? Because without trend lines and price action, you will be losing money as if a demon is attacking you. But it's not true. Nobody is attacking you. Now, watch this thing. Before you enter any market, ask yourself, is this market under uptrend or downtrend? Now, this thing you are seeing here is forming a shape. Check here, please. Because I don't give out, sometimes I can give one indicator and allow you to do this. See, why some people don't open up mostly is that there are secrets they don't just say it out on YouTube. No company on earth will give you the secret of their business. You can only see a tutorial. So if you can find a true person that can open up some secret to you, at least that person should be show concern. That person sometimes should be appreciated. Okay? Because once you know the secret, you are just like a boss of your own, just with your data or your Wi-Fi. You just learn it and it has entered. Now, watch this thing. This thing I'm showing you is just one of the secrets that have made people to fail. Now, if this thing will cross now, a 5 minutes time frame, if this thing will cross here now and start going up, what this thing simply means that the market have changed direction. It now starts going uptrend. And if it is going uptrend, a good percentage of the market will be benefited on scalping. Now, if this market, as you can see, like that is something I want people to know about trade. See this thing. This is 2022. Check it. 2022. From here, now, from here, do you know what that means? It simply means that since 13th or okay, let me just say it, since 13th, okay, since 12th of January this year, market has been on downtrend. Do you know what that means? Market has been on downtrend. Check from here. Check from here. This is the position of the market since January 12th this year. So do you know what it means? It simply means that if you had entered scalping, if you had entered scalping hoping that at the end of the day you will close with profits, there is trouble. There is trouble. But if you have entered spike, at the end of the day, if you have a huge account, you may see that the thing may be on red. Like at the end of the day, if you're using a smaller size, you may see yourself having around like $80 lost. But if you could, before you sleep and wake up, because the market is on downtrend, something must happen. And the downtrend still continues. Then normally on your own, if you don't have these indicators, you may not know, and you may not know that even in the next 1 week to come, check this thing. Have you seen it? Even in the next 1 week, the market will still be on downtrend. Can you see? And from what I can see here now, since November last year, okay, let me just put it, since December last year till today, all the trend that will make people rich is only on downtrend. And that means if you are trending on crash 1000, you only catch spikes and make money. Anybody that is doing scalping since let me check it here. Okay, since December 9th December 2021, all the people that are doing scalping must do sniper entry and come out, but you can't put a trade and relax. Now check this month. Have you seen what I show you now? So which means since December this year, what we are experiencing is nothing but downtrend. How do you know that it's downtrend? Because the market shows it. The trend line is pointing down that this market is on downtrend. Okay, now let's return to our general school uniform. Now see what I was showing you before. This market is moving upward because there is a cross here. There is a cross here on 1 minute time frame. So if you don't know much about it, so if you are doing Skyping, what you do is once you see a cross, you check your 1 minute time frame and you are sure. Can you see? So like as it is now, if you know what market is all about, you know that you should not enter any market now. If you must enter, it should be catching spikes because the market is at the stage. If it continues going up, for you to enter any Skyping position now, you must wait for this thing to spike first. People who don't know all those things are bound to lose their money because the market is forming a direction. Please, I beg you, help us subscribe. Your subscription is an encouragement to us. So, but immediately after this candle now, we will know actually where the market is going because it can reject it. And the rejection of this candle on 15 minutes time frame simply means that you will have a long spike on 1 minute time frame. Now let me go back to indicators. I'm going to be dropping the indicators immediately. I will show you the indicators now a few minutes from now. Now you may ask, but this thing has crossed, but it has not spiked. Remember what I show you? That no matter how good the market is, many people fall this victim. Maybe you were sleeping or you were driving, you just got home, you discover that this thing has crossed. Based on my instruction here, you enter market. Before you enter any market, check your 5 minutes time frame. What are you doing with the 5 minutes time frame? You are working with the 5 minutes time frame based on price action, based on trend lines and the price action. Have you seen what is happening here on 15 minutes time frame? I showed us today. So if this market can scale through here, you see here now? Do you see here? It will be hard. Except this thing formed itself completely. So if this thing manages to touch here, this place will be too hard for this thing to cross. So before it gets here, it may pull back or somewhere here, especially here. This place is tough because there is a support here. That is the only reason you see this thing got here is because first of all, it took time to form this foundation that gives this market the strength to move ahead. So you don't just come up and see that the market is going up, you enter trade. It's suicide. Okay, so now if I am to catch spike here, I can if I have a huge account, I will enter here and wait. Even if after all, see my own. Can you see? Can you see what I'm showing you? So even if there is a spike here now, I already have something here, like you can see here now, like you can see here now. If I leave this thing from now till tomorrow, you will not see any red here. You will not see any red because before I did that, I have checked the position of the market, the trend lines, knowing fully well that all throughout 2 days today, the market will be on downtrend or uptrend. Okay, so with these things, I can be able to confirm and know that this market is going. So like in this position now, those that are doing Skyping here are already smiling. They are already smiling. So some people who don't know what is happening, they will now try to enter market. And once they enter market, a long spike will catch them. They start crying. So trace back like this. Let me make it clearer for you. Anytime you see a cross here, anytime the blue crosses white, above the 100, above this area, please, Don't forget that. Above minus 100, above this place, please, please, please. Above the 100, not below the 100, above it, above it, above it, above it. You can see all the ones here. So, and once you confirm that there is a resistance sign above you, which means if the spike started falling and you see a cross here, once you see a cross and crash 1000, that means there will be a multiple spike, because the market have changed direction. What do? You relax. Let's assume you know what I'm saying now. Once this thing cross like this one is yours, this one is yours. You also wait. You also wait. It will try to move ahead. It's none of your business. It will keep going down. It will keep going down until there is another cross. Until there is another cross. But normally, where you should take your trade is where you should take your TP is here. Is here. Sorry. Where you should take your TP is here. Oh, sorry. Now let me give you the indicators. Please study this thing. You can use your demo. Anywhere you see this thing that cross like this, expect a spike. Check your 5 minutes time frame to know the price action, whether them is strong. Let me give you the indicators again. Let me just do it again. Commodity index, channel index 14. Watch it, screenshot it like this. Okay. Market facilitation index, check it. Do it like this. Okay. Do it like this. Except you have white background, you can choose any color of your choice, and the moving average. Then the first one, which is the main chart, 21. This one should be on your own on your screen if you are my good follower. Check it. 51 exponential. This is how it should be. Okay. And if you have it, you will see something like this. Like I said earlier, this didn't work for boom 1000, crash 1000, boom 500, crash 500, boom 300, crash 300. And with careful analysis, you can also use it on step index. Okay. Anytime you see the blue cross crossing the white above the 100, get ready to catch a spike. Always use your price action and know the trend lines. Like I said, trend line is like a mountain. Market is like a mountain. It will keep climbing, and one day or sometime it will crash. So if you don't know when the market will crash, you blow your account. Please subscribe to this page and also encourage others. And I promise you, we will try our best to make sure that 2022, that you will smile home. 2022, you will be smiling to your bank, no matter the country where you are. If you don't know anything about trade, contact me. I will teach you from scratch. But remember, it will cost you something. See, there is one thing people do, but they don't know that they are making a very big mistake. You will hustle and raise $20 and enter market and blow that account. The money is gone. You manage to raise $50, you enter again, the money is gone. But when somebody will ask you to give that person $20 or $15 or $100 or whatever that agreement you have with that person, for that person to give you a foundation. See, these videos you see people drop here or we drop here, sometimes we'll give a bit of what we know so that people can understand it. There are things you can't explain here, and because even if you explain it, people will not understand it. But when you get at the back door, they will open up. You know the secret. No company can give you the secret of his company. Okay? No company. Because once you know the secret, that company is going there. Everybody can live there and raise money to start their own company. Okay? So here, we'll give tips, guidelines, strategies. Like this one I'm giving out now. This strategy is my strategy that we use on VIP. Okay, but I give it out because many people have lost their money. But instead of you that don't know much about forex trade, instead of you to keep losing, I beg you, get a mentor. Let somebody teach you what you need to know. Be patient. Stop dashing brokers' money, your hard-earned money. Let somebody guide you. Let somebody teach you what you need to know. Okay? Let somebody help you out. Stop losing your money anyhow because it will not help you. At a point, you get frustrated and you hate forex. When forex to feed you. If you have $100, you want to just look for somebody, beg that person with $20 or $30. If you get the right knowledge, from there you can make millions. It's possible. Although some people on YouTube, they don't know much about it. They just copy that took us months or days to create. And once they see that we have viewers on those things, they copy it and post and talk. No. Okay? So God bless you and remain blessed. This season will make you will succeed, okay? This video is for you. Watch to the end. Remain blessed. Also subscribe. If that subscribe button is red, you are not doing not well. You are treating us bad. That your subscription is an encouragement. Okay? And the next video I will be dropping, we shall be taking up a challenge. We shall be taking up a challenge. We shall be taking a 1-month challenge. If you are serious, indicate on the comment box. We are taking up a challenge, a serious challenge. We shall be taking up, if you have $50, we shall be taking up how you can raise that to $50 to $300. We shall take that challenge. I will make an arrangement. We shall gather in a group. Okay? We shall gather in a group. At the end of the day, you will show appreciation. Okay? So all my subscribers and the new subscribers, let's gather together. From next week, I will tell us how we can do it. It's either in Instagram or Telegram or WhatsApp group. Okay, we shall be taking up a challenge. If you have $50, what I mean is 3 times double of your account. Okay. All right. So we shall be taking up that challenge, and it will work. If you are serious, indicate on the comment box. Let's see how it goes.